but
Different opinion. I think this character is a top 10 potential. I think Pac-Man's crazy.
I stand by my statement, you loony person. But we're going to be getting into PS2 for game 1. And here we go. Going to be trying to get this action going. Looks like LemonTea is going to be off to... Oh, wait, no. Edwin. Excuse me. Edwin is the Pac-Man. So Edwin's going to get off to a little bit of a hot start here. Just 26%, 37. Going to try and build this percentage up just a little bit.
Yeah, LemonTea commonly known for his wolf and for his fox, so Sora is definitely a change of pace for him because of just sheer physics. Yet he's determined to make it work. It's a character he's wanted, just like many of people. So let's see what he's got and let's see what he can pull up with. He's been tracking this Sora pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, we'll definitely see. But right now, Edwin's definitely doing a fantastic job controlling the pace and the tempo here. And I believe that's where Sora might struggle a little bit, is any character who can kind of outspace Sora. Sora's got some pretty solid moves, but again, they're not exactly super fast. They're very floaty as well. They can get caught up in the air a lot. So it's just a matter of, can Edwin find a way to keep them out? Right now, LemonTea's got a little bit of momentum going on, but it's just a matter of, can they keep this going?
It's all about how much he can hold onto Sora's advantages. He gets a solid amount of damage, but in neutral, as long as Edwin isn't overextending like with that back air, then grabs and many of Sora's more optimal starters, he's not going to be able to find them. Pac-Man just having such quick frame data. Yet he's really hunting out for these back airs, which is just not working. The gal's gonna laugh. Oh! Yeah, that's an optimal punish on that down air. If you're not rising from high enough, you miss the auto cancel window, and that's a prime punish.
And but we're gonna see if Edwin can keep this going. Right now it's only 116. I mean, Sora does have some moves to be able to take the stock here. But look at that, already 31% extra credit. Edwin's just gotta keep doing their thing here, man. Just put down the hydrant, charge up some fruit, do your thing. Gonna see the down throw though from LemonTea, still trying to find a way to take the stock out of here and just struggling to get this going.
Yeah, he needs to find something. He's really hunting for that down tilt. I love the use of Sora's up air. I love Sora's up air in general. This move's absolutely crazy. Great coverage on the platform too. That up smash, while you're not getting the absolute sweet spot, it's still ridiculously strong, and now you can start making up this lead. 45% isn't a ton if you know how to play your cards right.
And we'll see if they're able to do that, because right now Edwin's doing a good job of not really committing to anything too heavily. Really just kind of playing this mid-range game, which is what I think you need to be doing anyway. And Pac-Man really excels at that. I mean, you want to try and, frustrate your opponent with these projectiles, your bonus fruit as much as you can. And then as soon as you get that opening, use these great aerials that Pac-Man has to really kind of build up that damage. He can do a lot of great stuff as long as you just, wait for your opening.
And Pac-Man's a very flexible character in that regard, just like Sora, being able to augment your game plan around a central focus, which is that hydrant and that fruit. But LemonTea's starting to play around with the Sonic Blade, missing the punish though, and it allows LemonTea to try and reset neutral, but a great grab on there. Trying to keep up the pressure is Edwin, looking for the up air, but just missing. Yeah, he's still throwing around those aerials. He knows this kill is gonna come soon, especially since Zendaga extremely slow. It's hard to throw out if you keep the pressure up, and that back air was clean.
Yeah, very fantastic confirm from Edwin. Going to be able to take out that second stock. And all of a sudden, LemonTea is looking like they're in a little bit more danger. Unless they can keep this little string going here. 88% right now. Going to get a little bit of damage. Okay, see if they can continue to keep this going. 54, 62, 73. Beautiful stuff.
And the up tilt extension on the platform too to keep it going. That was super clean from Edwin, forcing LemonTea in just a really terrible spot. And again, that up smash on the platform, not falling for it twice though. Edwin's still holding on.
And this is definitely looking a little rough here. Okay, gonna get that Sonic Blade through there at least a little bit. Back throw, yes.
Freeze. This is just like Edwin has won this game on the ledge, but missing the bell. And this is the thing. Going from bad to worse, yet that counter will come through for LemonTea. Where there's a will, there's a way. You just got to avoid basically everything. Sora, not known for his survivability on... Whoa.
I think that was because of the hydrant.
Yeah.
Hydrant actually pushed him away from the ledge before he was just expecting the grab ledge, so he didn't buffer the next recovery option, which is really unfortunate. But what is really interesting, what we just saw there, was the fact that... they went off stage and were actually able to challenge Pac-Man directly in the recovery, which I think is huge because Pac-Man's got like one of the best recoveries in the game, can stall off stage for quite a bit, has what it feels like infinite resources. So to be able to get that to work, take that game one, well, excuse me, before they didn't take the game one, but be able to get that to work is, I think, huge in terms of trying to stop Pac-Man from surviving as long as they do. But we're going to see LemonTea switch over to the Wolf here, the tried and true, see if they can get a different kind of gameplay going here. Wolf does a fantastic job of, you know, having that reflector so they can put the bonus fruit back, but also just being a little bit quicker too. They kind of don't have a problem getting in there and pummeling Pac-Man when they need to.
Yeah, just being able to make these jump-ins less obvious, make when he's going to be offensive less direct, so Edwin isn't always getting easy challenges off of Pac-Man's frame 5-4 there. And it's a good choice for sure, and always, if you're able to return to the main and feel comfortable, it's pretty good on LemonTea's part. Still at a deficit early on, Edwin really showing that he has got his traps on deck, and his use of Apple on top of the more lesser used bonus fruit, it's pretty good stuff.
Yeah, Apple is very lethal. You know, they say an apple a day will keep the doctor away, but not when it's Pac-Man doing it, man. They can find a way to take out stock super quick, just barely missing the confirm. You probably could have gone for something a little more consistent, but you know what? I do like the attempt. You're definitely got a great lead on your opponent. You're definitely trying to let them know that you are in their head. You can put a little bit of style on to take those stocks. The backer won't be enough. And there we go, using the reflector at least once.
Yeah, and it's a great way to be able to use that air dodge and know you don't have to worry about just like cheeky finishers coming in and sniping you out. LemonTea starting to try and build up, always hunting for that backer, but the apple comes down at the perfect angle. What a clean setup from Edwin. Yet he eats backer for his troubles right off the Halo platform.
There we go, gonna be able to get back to stage without too much hassle. We did see LemonTea try to go for that 2-frame, but not gonna be able to find the hit that they want. All right, tosses the key, breaks the hydrant. There we go, gonna get into a little bit of that neutral. There we go, finds the down air though. Edwin doing a fantastic job, again, putting down this pressure, really kind of making LemonTea feel a little nervous. I feel like there isn't so much confidence, there isn't so much aggression there, which is kind of a good thing, but at the same time, you really can't afford to play that style of game against a Pac-Man.
No, it's either you get the lead or Pac-Man starts to steamroll, especially when he has such a solid deficit. Yeah, 894 now, and oh, what are you looking for there, Edwin? Okay, trying to get a little creative and even maybe even close off the stock a little bit earlier. Wasn't so sure about his F-Smash or any sort of Smash Attack setups. Now, if you give a Wolf a chance, that damage can start stacking on super quickly. It's a tough call to make, but Edwin is still holding on to it yet again.
There we go, getting some lasers a little bit. It looks like we got LemonTea starting to make a little bit of a comeback. What the hell was that? He tried to get the forward tilt, and Pac-Man got the forward tilt out before, right after the dash attack. That's absolutely insane. I do know that with Pac-Man dash attack, you can act out of it pretty quickly, but that was just a little ridiculous.
Oh yeah, Pac-Man dash attack is it's quite the move. I believe it's -5 on block, if that. So, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but it is it's the classic Pac-Man, so you better be able to do that frequently. And speaking of classic Pac-Man, that's a running around with a bell. You better be scared. That's the trade. Still living though.
Yeah, the bell in hand is kind of reminiscent of like Diddy Kong when they got Banana. You know, you make that mistake and all of a sudden your stock is disappearing. So it's a very similar game plan. But man, that's 2 kills, 2 apples. And we got Edwin up 2 stocks to 1, but not in a very good position right now. 141, needs to get back to stage here. All right, utilizes the resources, stalls it out a little bit. Gonna get at least a little bit of extra credit, but I would like to see at least 40 to 50% on here before they drop this stock. If they want me to believe that they're gonna definitely take this game too, for sure. Oh!
Yeah, waiting way too long on the platform there, especially given how high percent he was. The reduced invincibility on ledge really proving to be LemonTea's boon as he gets another chance to hold together. Down throw into F tilt. Getting even more now, getting all these wolf combo, these wolf aerials to string into each other. Quick 41, and these falling nares are so clean.
Okay, there we go. Gonna be dropping that hydrant. And all of a sudden, man, we got to keep in mind that LemonTea's got the lead here, and it's been a slow build, you know, from that first stock after dropping it. They've slowly been bringing it closer and closer and closer, and now we're actually relatively even. 0.3% is the difference here, so it really just kind of comes down to how well each player plays on this final stock. You don't want to give your opponent any sort of opening that will allow them to really continue to build up this lead against you, but, geez, this is getting scary.
Absolutely tense in this game. I love LemonTea's adjustment to try and play a little bit more grounded, use these short hops, and even use Wolf's more grounded buttons. But the orange and the cherry, Oh, great angle. Just declining to go into the Wolf Flash, but heading back to stage. Edwin keeping calm. This lead growing ever so steadily. You know he's going to be looking for these bells.
Yep, there we go. We're going to get the forward smash to close it all out. Unfortunately, it seemed like Edwin just had that final, option from ledge kind of picked up, kind of scouted out there. They were definitely waiting for it. Look at that. Unfortunate. Bam.
Oh, yeah, he grabbed. That was actually really clean because the bell lingers for a certain amount of time as it goes through one bounce. So being able to grab, then get that grab broken by the stun means, yeah, that's a dead LemonTea falling early in this bracket to Edwin coming in with that upset. We'll get to see if he can take it over yet another Wolf as he goes on to play Jackal in winners quarterfinals.